It's Hyper Halloween.
I'm sure this film needs no introduction, but I'm going to do my best anyway. Written and directed by Wes Craven, A Nightmare on Elm Street is a slasher film that introduced us to Frederick Krueger, a disfigured man that haunts the dreams of the kids of Elm Street. You see, Freddy was a child murderer who was arrested for his crimes but let go on a technicality. An angry mob went after Freddy and burnt him alive. After being burned, Freddy became a vengeful spirit that sets out to get revenge on the parents for killing him. He's able to enter the dreams of all the parents' children, and anything that happens in those dreams happens in real life. Wielding a glove with razor-sharp knives, Freddy plans on killing the kids in order to make the parents suffer for killing him. We follow 4 kids as they attempt to deal with the monster in their dreams. Freddy picks them off one by one until the main character, Nancy, is able to devise a plan to stop him. Nancy realizes that she's able to pull things out of her dreams, such as Freddy's hat and Freddy himself. She booby-traps her house a la Home Alone, pulls Freddy out, and they battle it out. It's a great film that deserves all the praise it receives. Fun fact, A Nightmare on Elm Street stars a young Johnny Depp in his very first role. Depp also has one of the best death scenes of any slasher film I've seen. Seriously, it's one of the most iconic scenes in the series. A Nightmare on Elm Street would go on to have 5 sequels, a spin-off, a video game, a TV series, a crossover with another movie slasher in Freddy vs. Jason, and a remake. While there's some great movies in this series such as Dream Warriors and New Nightmare, there are a lot of subpar ones as well. Freddy has been parodied in countless other media such as The Simpsons, Robot Chicken, as well as parody movies. Another fun fact for you, even though Nightmare on Elm Street was a commercial success, it didn't come in first on its opening weekend. That success belonged to a little movie called Silent Night, Deadly Night, a Killer Santa movie. But enough about that. I would not only recommend checking out A Nightmare on Elm Street, but the entire movie series. Freddy goes from being a sadistic killer to a more comedic villain as the series goes on, and the sequel's tone switches along with it. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I figured I would set expectations now if you were interested and haven't seen them. Either way, A Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic and the birth of an iconic slasher villain. It's honestly a must-see.